So you've been told that you need a call to action for your video. Well, what does that mean and why would you do it? Hi, I'm Mark Bullock. I'm the co-founder of Videosocials.net and a phoneblogger.net. And if you're involved with Video Socials, and especially if you're involved in our VIP services, which are video interview podcasts, and you're asked to create a call to action for your podcast, that's a little different than other calls to action. So as an example, if you're creating a video, you're doing any kind of piece of content, one of the number one rules to keep in mind is it's okay to mention your phone number or suggest that they call you for a free consult as an example, but that really should be a secondary. And why that is because you're asking them to take a really big step. Always assume that this is the first piece of content that somebody's ever going to see. And so there's very little trust that's been generated in that process. And so you're asking them basically to climb the whole staircase in one fell swoop to call you. Now, if this happens to be their 5th or 10th or 20th piece of content from you that they've been able to view or consume, that's no big deal. But if it's the first, if you're sending it out to social media and it's say, for example, a new podcast that you're doing, that's a big step. Far better to offer them something of value for free. You can call it a freebie, you can call it a lead magnet, you can call it whatever you want, but essentially you want to give them something, a PDF download, a list of mistakes to avoid, a series of questions and answers, as an example, just something that they can take a smaller step. And that step might be to give you their email address so that they can have that download, that freebie, as it were. So that's one. Two is, what do we want them to really do if we're doing a podcast? We want them to subscribe. We're trying to build an audience. And so asking them to subscribe is another way. Now, where are you going to point them to? Because if you just say subscribe, you don't know what channel necessarily that this has gone out to. So they're naturally going to subscribe to whatever channel they're consuming that piece of content on. But maybe you really want to build the YouTube channel, or maybe you really want to build the Apple, the iTunes channel. So that being said, if you have a link to that subscription, to that playlist, to that particular channel, whatever it is, let them know. There'll be a link below in the notes for wherever they're watching, listening, or reading that content. Hope you found this valuable. If you did, you'll find lots more, including several videos on calls to action at videosocials.net/academy. And again, that link will be below. Again, I'm Mark Bullock, the co-founder of Videosocials.net. Have a great day.